On the dinner menu tonight, tasty, delicious, healthy white bean soup. This is all we need. Canned tomatoes, but you can substitute with fresh. I just don't have any. Drained white beans. Then some greenery. This is longevity spinach because I don't have regular spinach. And I also put in some dehydrated kale from last year that needs to be used up. Bunch of garlic. Be generous. Onion. And now, up until now, this can be vegan if you use vegetable stock for it. I will use smoked chicken stock for this one. Gives it an extra taste. We're not vegan. And then we need salt, Italian seasoning, parsley, pepper, or any other seasoning you like. And I will also put in 1 or 2 jars of canned up smoked turkey wings. So let's get going. This goes really fast. So first we saute up the onions until they get a little bit caramelized. Onions are starting to look good. Next in goes the garlic. As much as I love garlic, I hate peeling it and pressing it every time, so I usually buy in bulk and then freeze it really flat so I can break pieces off and have them ready to go. Okay, this just stays in here now, the garlic, for a minute or so until it nicely releases its aroma. It smells so good already. Now we're ready for the tomatoes. Yum, and the broth, if I can reach it. So I'll just keep adding the broth now until, because this isn't the amount in the recipe, so don't be shocked. This is the double amount because this freezes so well. So I always make more and then freeze in the white mouth pint jars. And that's a perfect portion for, a quick lunch, breakfast if you're inclined to do so. Then we'll add the greenery. Look at that, it's the perfect Christmas color combination there. And the dehydrated kale. And then the spices. I have to shut the phone off for that. But the one thing that doesn't go in is the beans, because they're already cooked. I don't want them in here until all this is cooked and well blended and good and ready to go. And then I add the beans so they don't just turn into mush, falling apart mush. Now I got the spices together and some salt. These were home canned beans and I don't salt them. So I salt in here. It really depends how much salt you use, depending on what kind of beans you use and how salty you want it. But I always, once it's done and before I serve, I want to adjust spices anyway. You could make this spicy. And another good version is, instead of chicken meat, is with smoked sausage. Chop it up, dump it in with the onions, and it goes well. I just didn't have any. And now we wait until the greenery is rehydrated and the longevity spinach cooked, and the tomatoes will also release some more liquid. We may have to adjust a little with water later on, but this is almost done. So this has been simmering along for, I don't know, not long, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. The greenery is done. See the rehydrated kale right here? It works fine. It's all cooked through. I almost forgot, need to add some sugar. This balances out the tomatoes a little bit, the acidity from the tomatoes. And now it's time to add the beans. Lots of beans. And because I doubled the recipe, I may have to add some more liquid, but I think it looks really good. Until we're ready to eat. We plate this up. It's so delicious. And we're done. See what it looks like. Ah, can't wait to eat. This is so comforting. I'm sure you can use any kind of bean, but the white beans look nice with the reddish sauce. Plus they're always so nice and creamy. And depending how much we eat tonight, I'll end up with a couple, well, more than a couple glasses of pints that go in the freezer. And they're so super easy for lunches. That was it. Thanks for watching.